But the way we do that is what we're starting right now, is building that awareness. There's a huge amount of enthusiasm for electrification because it makes so much sense. It's not just the physics that is really, really efficient, which it is. It's not just the economics. It's the geopolitical reality that we want to depend on European energy, the stuff we make for ourselves. And right now, we're really focused on getting that European clean, abundant, affordable energy into our buildings and our industry and our homes. And that's how we protect families. That's how we bring security to industry and jobs.
It will be of utmost importance to flexibilize the energy system. Let's flex. This is what we are calling for, because without flexibility, we will not be able to achieve our electrification targets. So flexibility is key, and that's what we also want to see in the Electrification Action Plan. It's great to be unified in the Electrification Alliance. The Electrification Alliance is really doing a great job in order to spread the word about the solutions that we have at hand and about how we can go faster.
What we're doing with the electrification staircase is a little bit different, which is why it's not a ladder, because all it's got on it is stuff that is going to electrify. So it's not differentiating between stuff that is and isn't, it's all going to electrify. But the key dimension is that as you climb the staircase over time, more and more will electrify. So it kind of indicates, first of all, what's on it is going to electrify, but where it is on the staircase is when it's likely to start happening. So it's to try to communicate to policymakers, investors, the general public, civic society, that this is happening, even if it isn't immediate. Even if it isn't immediate, it's definitely happening.
I think it's first of all great that we have an event from the Electrification Alliance, because each of the partners has their own events, but to do something together is really great, I think. And also it's very nice to see this shift from electrification of supply to electrification of demand. We really see a momentum there now, also with the Electrification Action Plan coming up, and specifically today a lot of attention to electrification of industry and industrial heat pumps, so I'm very happy to see that.
Renewables need to come together with other parts of the supply chain. I think this is what we refer to as the second act of the energy transition. In the beginning, we're focusing a lot about replacing fossil fuels with carbon-free sources, renewables. Now we need to look at how do renewables play together with industry, with the grids, and also the backup technologies that we need in order to make sure that the weather-dependent renewables are also stable when the sun is not shining and the wind is not blowing. We essentially connect the dots of this crucial ecosystem that is going to be the center of tomorrow's energy system. That's why the Electrification Alliance is important.
So what's really interesting is the heating and cooling strategy is coming at the same day as the Electrification Action Plan, and that really says the direction of where we need to go. If we really think about the technologies that are available to get us to a clean, secure and independent European energy system, we really need to electrify our heating, and that's why the two are coming together. So one of the things we really need to do as part of today is to make sure everyone understands the link between our Europe's real high dependency on imported fossil fuels and the electrification agenda. And without the electrification agenda succeeding, we don't achieve competitiveness, we don't achieve decarbonisation, and we don't achieve independence from those states that seek to undermine European values.
This is sensible even if that was not the case, because it's good for the environment, it's good for people's health, and in terms of efficiency, heat pumps and electric cars are far more efficient than what they are replacing. This is good for people, so let's make it happen, and I'm hoping the grid package will send that message clearly to industry, but also to citizens.
It was striking how clear the message is that electrification is the strategy, irrespective of the angle you're coming from.
This is a very exciting moment. Electrification is an idea whose time has come. So phase one of the energy transition was the decarbonisation of electricity. We're now just moving on to phase two, which is we've got to electrify stuff. And it's just a very exciting moment. And Michael Liebrecht's come out with his great ladder. Congratulations, Michael. And we just now need to get on and implement it. By far the simplest idea is to get the price of electricity electricity down and then let the market do the work for you. One thing that we need to do is we need to rejig, we need to restructure taxation in Europe. We need to take taxation away from electricity and put it onto gas, because we want to reduce gas because we're buying it from people who, as people at this conference have been saying, would do us harm, some of them. We want to massively increase electricity. Our taxation system needs to reflect that.
It's very rare to bring a gender balance in conferences, especially on political issues and even more so on climate, energy issues. So this particular conference was a great success in many ways, and in particular on gender balance.